Welcome into the ESPN FC studios alongside Aage Fjortoft. I'm Sebastian Salazar. Hope you've enjoyed the first half. Jan, while we've got some time here, now that the international break is well behind us, we now know who the 24 teams will be at next summer's European Championships. This means we should have a little bit better perspective on who the true favorites are. According to the so-called experts, it's hard to define. I guess England, France, and Belgium all right there as co-favorites. Jan, as you look at this field, and of course you being Norwegian, Norway's not in it, so absolutely no bias whatsoever in this segment. Who's your favorite for next summer's Euros?
Well, I mean, it won't be Germany if you think that. I don't think that Germany are even close. For me, it will be France. I think that Belgium will always be. There were a lot of individuals. Of course, I will have England as an outsider because they got a very talented team. They got so many great young players. And I saw Gareth Southgate said today that they will have their best time in 3 to 4 or 5 years. But there is a Euro coming up now, and England will be there, got to be there. And we'll just have to see. I think that is depending also on the favorites, what kind of format this will be. I understand that they're still planning with this around Europe kind of thing, but I think let's wait and see if that end up in one country, because I think that will play a role as well as it is for now.
Yeah, and the other day on this show, Ian Darke was making the point that he's not wholly convinced by Belgium, though we see them up there as the co-favorites for the tournament. What do you think about this Belgian side? Do you share some of those same concerns?
Well, I think that that's all about how they could be there as a team, and I think that it's also tradition, culture, to be up there. I mean, we've seen over the years how good Germany is just being there, just because they've used to do well at tournaments. But I think Belgium will be up there. You see in international football now, there's not a lot that kind of take away from the best teams, and then the great individuals will be up there. You'll see how Hazard will now develop. Will he get another good half of the season? Lukaku scoring goals for fun after he left Manchester United. So they will be up there. And because I think that at the tournament, it's all depending on how many match winners you got. And Belgium got some of them.
Jan, you mentioned Germany at the beginning of the segment. It was just shocking to see that scoreline 6-0 against Spain. What do you think the Germans should do? Should they stick with Joachim Low?
I think they should start playing good football to make the enthusiasm around the team once again. I mean, yes, 6-0 is a terrible result. A great football nation like Germany should never allow that to happen. But the thing is that if we're totally honest, they're getting worse and worse since 2014 when they won the World Cup, and they had a fantastic time in Brazil. And Joachim Low keep on saying that I need to rebuild, but soon that building is over. And I think that he has to get some of the players. I think that he should take away his proudness and say that, I need a good defender. So I'll take Jerome Boateng back. He's good enough for Bayern Munich. Then he can be good enough for Germany. And not last but not least, he has to get Thomas Müller back. Thomas Müller is the perfect player to get some enthusiasm and take some energy into that team. That team is now looking so sad to see them play. I mean, Germany sometimes they can have great football players. Well, there's no one showing that now playing for Germany. Do I think that Joachim Low will be the coach coming to the Euros? I think the German Football Association thinks so. I'm not sure that the media and the fans will let that happen.
Thanks so much for watching ESPN on YouTube. And for more sports highlights and analysis, be sure to download the ESPN app. And for premium content and live streaming, subscribe to ESPN Plus.